afternoon. It is 12:30-ish on Wednesday. Anybody watching? How you doing? How you been? I thought I would do a vlog over the next couple of days, since I don't post vlogs generally on Wednesdays because I got my show figured out. I'm currently working on redoing a movie in the same fashion that I did this TV show, so that I have something to put up Friday. And then if I have time today, I will do at least one more episode of the TV show. But having said that, it is also a gorgeous day today. It is hot, it is humid, and I have things that I want to do outside. I want to be outside for a little bit. It's hot. I can't take too much heat. But anyways, yesterday I took a break from the whole editing thing, because like, what a time it was wrapping my brain around learning how to do that. That was crazy. I'm surprised and delighted with myself that it only took a day, and I had it up before midnight. Like, listen, very proud of myself. But I think are they closing down my street or my buddy's street? Somebody's getting closed. That sucks. It's garbage day, guys. Want my garbage and my recycling picked up. Thank you. Anyways, totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I took a break from all that in the afternoon, and I had some outdoor things to do, and actually my buddy was sweet enough to come over and help me scrub down my pool liner. It's been sitting out in the weather all winter. I just took the legs off it and laid it down. And actually that worked out fantastic, because I got in there and I scrubbed what I could. And I just got it in with a little bit of soap, and I have a hose that does almost like a power washer deal, but nowhere near as strong. But it was strong enough to do this, and a little bit of soap, and I got most of the sludge and ishiness off the liner. And then he went in with he's got a great big shop vac. I just have a little one. I use it literally just to vacuum my car. Maybe clean up around my patio and stuff out back. But he's got a great big kind of heavier dutier one, right? And he used his to suck up all the water and the disgusting leaves, and oh my god, the smell. It was absolutely horrible. I usually have my pool done and up May 2-4 weekend, and it just didn't happen this year. So I was getting frustrated with my editing yesterday, and so I thought, you know what, screw this. I don't want to lose my temper and not do it. I wanted to get it up so bad. I wanted to learn this way, because I knew in my heart, I knew that this way would work. I just knew it. So I wanted to do it, but I knew that if I forced myself to stick at it, I wasn't going to do it. I was going to get overwhelmed and just say, fuck it. Oh, fucking Jeep. Well, turn properly, we can all make the turn. There you go. You stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine. It is all good. And then we have the bike crossing the lanes of traffic. That's fantastic. Fantastic. So, yeah, I got the pool up, scrubbed down, put the legs up, and I filled the pool just enough so that the wind, because it was quite windy yesterday, just enough so that the wind wouldn't move the liner around, but not so much that it would be so heavy that I can't, spread the liner out better, because there is some crinkles and stuff in the bottom, which I don't like. But it's a perfect day to get in that and finish scrub-a-dub-dubbing. Just the harder to get spots that I couldn't get yesterday without having the liner up properly. Now that I can see everything, right? So what I'm going to do right now is go to the stupid store because I realized when I got up this morning, we're out of cereal and we're out of bread. Like, we're out of sandwich bread and we're out of rye bread. And I'm hungry, so if I can't have toast, I want cereal, and we don't have either. So I'm just going to go get them. And then that's done. And then I think what I'll do, unless they're not a bad price at the supermarket, because I know for sure this stupid store will have them. Those great big spongy sponges. I want to get like 2 of those so that I can just, like, one in each hand and just scrub it up there, right? It'd be a good arm, back, chest day, I guess. And, yeah, I'll get in that pool and just get it done after I have something to eat. And then I can spend, I'm just filming B-roll right now. Well, you know what? Because I can film B-roll anytime, I'm pretty sure. As long as everybody's relatively quiet and not tromping around the house, I can screen record B-roll anytime. What I should do is script out this movie reaction and then film my part when I'm done with the pool, and then tonight I can work on B-roll and maybe then start editing it together, and hopefully finish it tomorrow so that it can go up on Friday. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, we'll see. And then once I'm done that, I have a couple of phone calls I need to make Thursday. I kept saying I had to do it today when I was vlogging yesterday. I keep getting my days messed up. It's tomorrow that I have to do a bunch of phone calls. Oh fuck, I better check my schedule and see if it's today or tomorrow. Today. No, it's today. Whoops. Yep, I gotta do some phone calls today. Shite. Yeah, because I was originally supposed to work Thursday, and then, yeah. So, yeah, it is today. I gotta make some phone calls today. Shit. It's fine. It'll work out. It will work out. Well, the one call that I'm supposed to do, I know I can do tomorrow. It's the other one that's a more pressing matter. That's fine. Unless I can phone and see if we can maybe reschedule that phone call. That would be better for me. I don't know. I'll keep it as it is. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna boot. I don't know if I'm gonna continue this today or tomorrow, but yeah, I'm gonna boot for now. Okay, so we're back at the house. It is now 3:15. While I was at the superstore today, I have a new tripod. Forgive me if things are awkward. I'm getting used to it. Anyways, while I was at the superstore today, I picked up some things because I got an idea in my head of something to do for dinner that would work out for me as a vegetarian, loosely. In the sense I don't eat meat. I could give a fuck about gluten and stuff. Come for me. I don't care. But still, you know, also make like a side dish for the boys. They're going to have chicken tonight. So, let me just get my ingredients out here. yeah, I was kind of thinking about it last night, and I thought, you know, I'm sick of the same old, same old. And I'm really sick of cooking 2 different things for everybody all the time. Because more often than not, I just sort of go without, and then I end up eating junk. So we're going to try and lessen that a little bit. And I think we're going to start trying different things to get around the whole vegetarian versus the not vegetarians in the house. Well, I picked up this small tubular pasta yesterday because I had another idea that I wanted to do, but I'm going to use it for this one. It's getting dark. It's actually, it looks like it's going to storm. Like, see if we can look at my back window. Check that out, y'all. Check that out. That's crazy. And you can kind of see, look, the pool's up. A little bit of water in it. Just enough that it's not blowing around all over the place. You know. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Let's see. So we're going to flip. So I went out today and I picked up this cheese. It's herb and garlic, I think. It's like a cream spreadable type cheese. Some spinach, some mushrooms. I got some heavy cream, and also, here, you can check out my pantry here. Oh, my pantry, my cupboard. I got some tomato paste. And then the boys are going to have chicken. I'm just going to bake the chicken with salt and pepper, very plain. But then they can have this. So what I'm going to do is, oh, I forgot the tomatoes. There's the oven heated up. I forgot the most important part. Where did I put them? Oh, that's the freezer. They're not going to be in there. There we go. There we go. So we got here this great big thing of cherry tomatoes. Aren't they beautiful? Oh my goodness, they are so nice. So what I thought I would do is basically take the cherry tomatoes and put them in the thing. You need to come down. I have it in, so you're not gonna get on film. I will carry on when you leave. I wish you'd have done this before I started. Yeah. That a boy. Okay. Mom life. So, what we're gonna do I think what we're going to do is wash the cherry tomatoes. I'm going to sear the mushrooms too, I think, first. Like before I put them in with everything and then put it in the oven. So we're going to watch Jen fight with the container for a minute. There it is. I don't know where it opens from. There we go. So it is a great big thing of cherry tomatoes. I don't know if I need them all. Just kind of an idea. I'm kind of just going by what's in my head, you know. Let's see here. Let's just dunk them in here. As long as they fit, yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take these cheese out of the box, and I think they're in like a foil. Yeah, I haven't bought these in forever. These are like ridiculous. Well, I guess they're no more expensive than any other cheese. They're like $7. They're so good. I love cheese, all cheese, except for blue cheese, really, and like stinky cheese. That not Havarti. What is that shit? The one that smells like feet. Yeah, these are like $7 or something. Like I can get like a full brick of cheese for $7, $8. Like these are tiny. I'm not sure if I'm going to need both of them or not, but I am going to go ahead and put both in because all it'll do really is make it creamy. So we're going to do that. Yeah, I think 2. For the size of this pan, I think 2. And I don't know what size this pan is. I just bought it from the dollar store because I didn't have any bigger pans. The one that I had got destroyed. So, I just grabbed another one from the dollar store. It's fine. Although, I was reading, there's like the Betty Crocker sticker that's on these. And I was reading the sticker. And it expressly says not to put them in the dishwasher because it can wreck the non-stick coating. I didn't know that. So I guess I won't put this one in the dishwasher. Although the non-stick coating was fine on it until my brother burnt pizza crap to it was awesome. Okay, that we'll toss out later. I had to go to the dollar store today while I was out and about. This will be added to the, I did it anyways. I stopped at the dollar store on my way back from the stupid store because I needed to get some kind of bucket for I have a portable air conditioner upstairs. And I needed something to drain the water into, and everything I had I feel was too small, so that if I happen to be gone for the day or even overnight, if it's particularly humid, I was afraid of it like overflowing, so I got like it's maybe a little bit bigger, well, quite a bit wider actually than like a child's beach bucket. But I got it in yellow to match my walls upstairs, so at least it kind of matched. It's a girl thing, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I've got my cheese and my tomatoes in here. Yeah, leave the plastic bag on the stovetop. That's very wise, Jen, very wise. So I think what I'm going to do, the mushrooms, is just put them in a small pan for a little bit and just kind of sear them a little bit, if that makes sense. I don't know if it's necessary. I don't know, but we're going to do it anyhow. So, do that. Probably going to need some butter. Let's get some. Well, I don't have butter. I have margarine. Shoot me. Whatever. Ooh, I cannot get used to this tripod. It is so loose. It is so loose. My camera just flies everywhere. Yeah, I went to do some filming for a TV reaction yesterday. Well, that went up today, and so far it's doing so good. But I went to do the filming of like my speaking role, and my freaking tripod was broken. The legs were all, and I don't know what happened to it, but Jesus Christ. So I had to run out in the middle of everything and go get a friggin' tripod, and I wasn't getting the same one again. I got like the grappling one because I used to film in my car with my good camera every now and again. But I mean, even this one has a thing where I can use my phone. It's just so much easier to film on the phone. I don't know why I bought that camera. I mean, I did use it yesterday for filming my part of the reaction video. sorry, headphone users, beware. Yes, I think we're just going to do up these mushrooms just a little bit. Turn that down even more. Okay. Probably should use the bigger pan. I didn't realize there were so many mushrooms in here. The monkey won't like the mushroom parts. Like, he can just pick the mushrooms later. I'll pick them out for him and divvy his mushrooms between me and Boo Boo because we love mushrooms. They're pretty decent sized slices too. I think I'm going to break some of them in half. Not all of them. Just some of them. They do shrink in the pan. But I did grab a really small pan. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, that should be fine. We're sort of tidy as we go. You know, the more I film in my kitchen, the more I want to do something about my window covers. I have so many things that I want to do around here. Like, I want to replace all the trim. Like all the green trim that you see, I want all that. And then, but like throughout the entire house, all the trim. And the baseboards. And I want to get those like shutter type deals for the windows. Not all the windows, but like the one in front of me here, this one here, you know, the ones in my dining room, the one up in my hallway. I think that the bedrooms for sure. Yeah. So many ideas. So I think with these shrooms, I'm just going to throw a little bit of garlic. I don't measure. And it's funny because I was going through my drawer the other day and I had so many measuring cups and like little measuring ink cups and measuring spoons. And I never use them. I don't know why I have them. I certainly didn't buy them. I'll throw some onion powder in there. Oh, it smells good already. I love the smell of cooking mushrooms with like garlic and onion powder. It smells so good. Okay. And we're just going to let those kind of mingle. I don't know why. This is kind of a spatula, but I love it for like mixing and whatever. I don't know. I got a whole set of, I don't know, cookware utensils or whatever off of Temu. What, like, I don't know, a couple of months ago maybe? And they're all this light green color. I was trying to get things like to all match. I don't know why. I just the things that jump in my head from time to time. I wanted to get all the utensils matching, and my cookware, like my, I don't know what you call it, like my Dutch oven and things like that. I wanted them all this color. Couldn't find it. My Dutch oven's red. Plus, when I decided I wanted a Dutch oven, I decided the night before that I wanted to do like a couple of one-pot meals. And I didn't have a Dutch oven. And I don't have anything that can go from stovetop to oven. So I kind of decided it one day, and the very next day I went out and I bought it. It's like, I do shit like that. It's like when I got my car. I knew I had the money for a car, so it was all good. I wasn't concerned about that. But I had been Googling and going through dealerships looking. I knew I wanted an SUV. And I was kind of thinking of a Sportage at the time. I'd wanted to look at the Sportage for a while. And when I was on the Kia site, I came across the Seltos and absolutely fell in love with it. And which is funny because it's kind of a mix, and it even says on the website that the Seltos is like a mix of the Kia Soul and the Sportage, and I hate the Kia Souls so much. I think they're so ugly, but I can totally see where they get the Soul thing from. Absolutely. But I love my Seltos. But yeah, I googled it, and I even googled colors, and they had this like copper color that was absolutely beautiful, and I wanted. And the very next day, boom, I made an appointment. I went over. I got my car. The only thing was I couldn't get the copper. I got my highlighter yellow. It would have been like a month wait for the copper. And at that time, that's when, the Rona hit like bad. Like everybody was like flipping out about it. The cities were starting to shut down and all that. So it actually would have been longer than a month before I got my car. So I'm glad that I was like, no, you know what? It's good. We'll take it. We'll take it in highlighter yellow. But I'm really bad for doing stuff like that. Really snap decisions like that. Like I want it. As long as I know I can, afford it and whatever. It's like, nah, let's go do that. I'm terrible. Okay. And that's about all that I wanted to do with the onions, with the mushrooms. So, like, just kind of cook them up just a little bit, right? Nothing crazy. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, and remember, I'm winging all this, okay? This is just, ta-da! This is just an idea that sort of came to me in the middle of the night last night. I couldn't sleep. It's not my fault, okay? So I've got the tomatoes and the cheese. And we're going to put in, I'm not sure if we're going to need all the heavy cream. Really not sure. So let's just let's do all the heavy cream. That's not enough left behind to bother keeping, so, and I'm not going to use it for anything else. All right, so we've got our heavy cream in there. I need my can opener. This is how I used to cook back in the day when my kids were little. I would go out and get things and just throw them together and kind of hope for the best. And more often than not, it worked out just fine. I just think this will be a very fast and easy way of making essentially a homemade rosé pasta sauce. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. Because what we're going to do, I'll just use this, is, sure how much paste to put in. Because we just want to kind of thickener. That's all right. That should be fine. We're going to run with that. Oh, my spoon fell in the sink. There we go. Okay. And then I'm just going to grab my seasonings. Okay, that's off. Good. Good, good. Good, good, good. Okay, we want this. We want these. Reach. Oh my God, I'm too short for my seasoning drawer. Oh, that hurt. I was that overstretched. Holy crap. I need to get some minced garlic. That's what I keep forgetting to get. I'm all out of minced garlic, so I have to use powdered. It's fine. I don't want this. I want the cracked pepper. Okay, so now we're going to season. My kids hate onion, so usually I just do powdered onion. I don't mind a little bit of onion. When I do onion, I cut it really, really fine. It pretty much melts. When they were little, I would just cut the onion in big chunks because then it was easier to fish out. Then you get the flavor of it, you just take it out. It's fine. You know. We put in our parsley. Oh, you know what I need to... Okay. I need basil. Well, that might be a little... Well, there's no such thing as too much garlic, but that's a lot of garlic. And we put our cracked pepper. Now, I suck at temperatures and stuff. Like, I never know how high to do things. So I just kind of go like in between. Like nothing too high, nothing too low. I would rather cook slow and have it done properly than cook it too fast and just burn the shit out of it. That's sad. I think I need my step stool. I'm too short for my cupboards. Oh dear. Okay, I need, where are you? Oregano. I thought I had, and I could be wrong. Apparently I am. I'm very wrong. Is there not any in a bag though? This will be cinnamon. Yes, I don't want cinnamon. What's this? That's what I'm looking for. Italian seasoning. That's what I was looking for. I knew I had some in a bag. That should be good. Now, I'm going to not put my spinach in yet. But I am going to put the tomatoes. Jesus Christ, Jennifer. My mushrooms in. Okay, and that can all go over there for now. So what we've got going on here now, voila. Okay, so everything's just kind of in there. What I'm going to do is put it in the oven, and I'm going to bake it at 375, and I don't know for how long. We're just going to keep checking it. For now, I think what I'll do is just set it for like 10 minutes. Oh, there. And I will start my pasta. Because I also, like, I still need to do the chicken. Ooh, which I should actually start to get ready. So why don't we do that? Okay, let me put my stool back. Because I think I'm starting everything a little earlier than I normally would, because getting used to this, sorry, because my brother will be home soon and he's making himself pork chops. So I'll leave that there for now. My pan here. We're just going to put some parchment paper on it. Yeah, everybody's got their meat thawing in the sink here. Yeah, that should be good. So we can empty this. All right, so his pork chops can go back in the fridge. Rinse out the heavy cream thingy here. Try and tidy as we go, you know. It makes life a little easier. All right. I'm going to turn the water on for a second because I'll wash my chicken. So, my boys, especially Monkey, are very plain eaters. I used to, when they were little, try and do like the shake and bake, like barbecue shake and bake, or even just sort of fresh barbecue sauce on chicken or pork chops or whatever, and they would all, yeah.
It's too spicy.
Okie dokie. Boo is actually much better now. He has taste buds. Monkey, on the other hand, salt and pepper, ketchup. So I have to wash my hands here. Yeah, salt and pepper, ketchup, and like a really light Kraft barbecue sauce, and that's it. That's it. And I did get him into the cracked pepper, which I'm surprised. Oh, I forgot to put salt in the water. Hang on here. Okay. Oh, I'm going to need that still. All right. So, I've washed my chicken. Move it over enough. There we go. Ugh, I gotta wash my hands again. You don't want salmonella. You've got enough problems. So now, and cut that. All right, and so that is all we do with our chicken. That is it. Occasionally, I'll do like chicken cutlets. They love the chicken cutlets. Love the chicken cutlets. All right, so the rest of these I can put away. The onion powder can go away. The garlic powder can go away. Salt and pepper needs to stay out because I will cook the chicken for about 15 minutes and then flip it and then salt and pepper that side and do it another 15 minutes. Right now I'm just doing that sauce. So let's do a wee checky poo. Oh. They're not blistered yet. I'm looking for the tomatoes to sort of blister. Then they should be good. Because what I'm going to do after is take it out and just mash it. And that should make a nice, like, tomato rosé cheesy sauce. And then I'll have the mushrooms in there. And then I'll put the spinach in. And when the pasta's done, I'll put the pasta in. So then that's what I'll be having for dinner. And then the boys will have their chicken breasts with the pasta. And yeah, that'll be dinner. And I'm cooking, you know, basically one thing for everybody. I'm just excluding the chicken from my portion. So there. And now I'm kind of thinking I have garlic bread. I'm not going to do garlic bread because Boo Boo's working until 8 o'clock and I am not turning on the stove again to make him garlic bread at 8:30 at night. No. All right. Well, I'm going to go and I will come back on when this is done and show you the finished product. I'm not quite sure when that turned off or why. Sorry. But the rest of the tomato paste, and I think that looks much better. That's more the color I'm going for. So now I have my pasta done. I'm going to throw this in with my pasta and be back again. Okay, so I finally got everything finished. I cooked the chicken for about half an hour. But this is lovely. Look at that. Look at that. And that's mine without the chicken. So yeah, and then there's the chicken, of course, over here for Boo Boo later. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.